Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode. Sorry I ran a little late. I wish I had a good excuse for you. But to be honest, I've been working. I smell like coffee all the time anymore. That's what happens whenever you're a barista. You smell like coffee. On the plus side, I picked up a bunch of shifts, so I'm working a lot. I've learned how to pull shots really well now, and I've been making cappuccinos and lattes and steaming milk and making all kinds of drinks, so that's pretty cool. I also just woke up from a nap, and I have to tell you guys about my dream because I have no idea what it means. Maybe somebody can decipher it for me. So in my dream, I was like on a set because I guess I was filming something, and Leonardo DiCaprio was there, and it was like now Leonardo DiCaprio, not like young Leo, like man bun and like super kind of funky and artsy-ish looking. Well, he came up to me, and I guess he knew me because he had seen me at some emotional preparation workshop, which I don't know why he would have been there, but I've heard that he didn't go to acting school. He's just always had it because he's better than the rest of us. So in dream logic, somehow he had seen me at this emotional preparation, and he had already talked to me at some point and told me that he liked me and he wanted to give me a chance. So he came up to me and he was like, "Emily, I want to help you. You need to give me something." And I said, "Oh, I'm great. I'm glad that you're asking because I actually have one short that I've already produced that I could make better, or I have one that I'm working on now that I'm writing." And he was like, No, I don't want that." And he was like, "I want you to do something new." I said, "Absolutely. What do you want?" He said, "Well, I need the short to be 3 minutes." He said, "I want it to be my context." And I said, "Okay, what do you want it to be?" And then he whispered to me what it was. Now, I could not hear what he said, but Dream Emily apparently could hear what he said. And I told him no. I said I could not do a film like that because it was against my morals. I don't know what kind of film I was saying no to. I don't know if it was like super violent or if it was like, I don't know, because I'm not like, I'm not a super like square person. Like I'm pretty flexible because I understand like film is film and it's art and like it's open to interpretation, but I have no idea what I said no to. And anyway, long story short, he got really mad at me. He said, "Well, I'm never gonna offer you an opportunity like this again. You don't even deserve this chance I gave you. I hope somebody else is gonna be willing to offer you an opportunity like I did." And they just stormed away. Then I woke up. So I don't know what that means. If anybody's a dream interpreter, please tell me, because I'd love to know. What else is going on this week? I'll just rant a little bit because I don't have a bunch of exciting clips to show you this week. I'm just being personal. I'm just talking to you guys. So Saturday night was pretty lame when I was DJing because nobody was tipping. Not everybody knows about karaoke DJing courtesy, which I didn't know until I moved here. But it's courtesy to tip the DJ like maybe $1 or $2 a song if it's busy. If it's not busy, you know, you can give like a good amount of money at the end of the night because they're putting your name in and you're making the rotation. It was a slow night. Maybe 10 people Saturday. And these, I'm not gonna curse, these people did not tip me. They tipped me like $3. I can only passive aggressively say, "Hey guys, don't forget to tip your karaoke DJ and your bartenders. We work really hard for tips," so many times. Don't make me look like an a-hole, okay? So I guess the moral of that is, actually, you know what? If you don't have money to tip, don't go out. That goes for anything. Going out to eat, going out to a bar, these people work for tips. And if you don't have money to tip, don't go out. It's as simple as that. I know that. It's one thing if you're like going to McDonald's or somewhere where you don't tip people, but if it's expected that you're gonna have to tip and you barely have enough to meet the minimum, don't go. Don't be a jerk. Don't give them like hardly any tip because you don't have money. Budget better. So that's one thing that bugged me. Something else that bugged me happened yesterday. I was waiting to go to work. I was just sitting at a bench and I noticed there was this cute little, I don't know, attractive, maybe late 20s, early 30s couple, not being obnoxious, like holding hands. Then they were like sitting down at a table. They were kissing each other. It was very polite, PDA. And I noticed this car pull up and they park in the parking spot. And this girl gets out and she sees them and she's just like nasty, mean mug, awful face. And it just got me thinking a lot because I think a lot of us, especially like single women, have a tendency, or at least I have a tendency of looking at couples, and I'll be like jealous, or maybe like, oh man, that looks really cool. I would like to be a part of that. And that, I mean, not part of that specific one. That's a totally different relationship I'm not keen on. But, you know, you look at it and you're like, that would be cool. I'd like to have something like that. But I don't see a reason to just scowl like that and be all disgusted or bitter towards that. That just makes you look bitter, you know? You're not affecting them. They're clearly, like, in a state of bliss right now with each other. They don't really care what you do. So, I mean, maybe that helps you inside, but it doesn't really reflect that well for you on the outside. I'm not saying every time you see a couple you should be like, oh my god, that's the cutest thing ever, but like, what's the need in being nasty? Why do you need to make a face like that? If you're gonna think something bad, you know, I guess just think it in your head. I don't know. Just a thought. Ashley's been gone for the past week because she was visiting her home. But she is back tonight, so that's exciting. So I'm off work tomorrow. Today's Cinco de Mayo. Woo! Cinco de Mayo! I'm hoping we can drink margaritas later, because I love margaritas. I'm sorry this week's episode wasn't super exciting. This is me just talking to you. One-on-one. Something exciting, I did notice I got like 2 more likes this week. I think I'm at 3, maybe 340 something, 350 something. I'm getting closer-ish to 500, or at least that's what Facebook says. Like, oh, you're coming close to a milestone, get 500. So that would be super cool if I could get to 500 by my birthday, July 2nd. That'd be super cool. If you guys want to help with that, that would be really appreciated. You know, send my stuff to your friends. Tell your mom about me. Mom, you tell your friends. I don't know. Let people know. Because I have looked at the likes on my page, and there's like a good 40 or 50 something of them, and they're people that I don't know. They're not Facebook friends with me. They're from other countries. They're from other places, and I think that's amazing. I wish Facebook could let me specifically see them so I could, you know, send out a message and say thank you so much for liking my page and for supporting me on this journey, but I don't have a way of doing that. But just know, if you are out there and you are following me and you're supporting, I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you're on this with me. And tell me what you want to see in next week's episode. Please like, follow, associate with all my social medias here. And if you really want to get to know me, check out my website, please, at emilynnkirk.com. And sorry I was late. I'll try to be better. And I'll see you next week. Thanks. Have a good one.